What's up, YouTube? KPhil98 back on the Royal Comics channel, and yeah, I'm just moving tongue-tied there. I'm moving right along through the summer movie season, and kicked the summer movie season off with Iron Man 3, and as you can see, I'm still going with Man of Steel. Man of Steel. Whew, man. I'm gonna just come out and say it. This movie, in my opinion, was pretty freaking cool. This movie stars Henry Cavill, I hope I'm saying that right, Cavill as Clark Kent, Superman. And, yeah, he does really good as Superman. He's a really good Clark Kent. He's just all around good as Superman. Like, I'm not saying that there couldn't have been other people that played Superman in this movie, but he nailed it. He nailed it pretty good. There might have been a few other people that could have played Superman in this movie, but no, he got it. He's good. This movie also stars Russell Crowe as his dad from Krypton. Jor-El. Yeah, Jor-El. I'm not a big Superman fan, believe it or not. I'm not the biggest Superman fan, but I like Superman enough to the point that I will buy some graphic novels with Superman in them. Considering that the graphic novels I have are with Batman and Superman. I do have The Death of Superman, though. I do. I mean, it's nothing against Superman. I mean, I don't want to see Superman die or anything. I'm getting off subject. I'm so sorry. But this movie, he did really good. Henry Cavill. This video will contain spoilers if you haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm pretty sure you should. And I will talk. This movie, yes, will contain spoilers. Now, in Man of Steel, the opening sequence of the movie was on Krypton, and Krypton was really, really cool. It was, how do I explain it? It just, like, the first part of the movie doesn't even feel like a Superman movie. It kind of had like a Star Wars, Star Trek vibe to it, because with the space battles and stuff. Like, if you were to walk into that theater at that part, you're like, this ain't Man of Steel, this is Star Wars. Nope, it was Man of Steel, and Krypton was really cool. I'd kind of like to see some more stuff with Krypton, but you know, it's gone. And as you know from the Superman story, they sent Clark Kent off, or Kal-El as he's called in Krypton. They sent him off to the nearest place with inhabitants' life, which happens to be Earth. So Superman gets to Earth, and he finds his family. You know that if you are a true Superman fan and not one of those posers that just wears Superman to wear Superman, then you know his story, and you know how well this movie actually did the story. Now, there was a few things wrong with this movie, but altogether, I did really like the origin part of the story. It wasn't like just step after step after step of him growing up, because like Smallville, it would have been boring. I'm not saying Smallville's boring, but if it would have just shown him in like half the movie he's just preparing. I like how they did like the flashbacks. They did flashbacks to like his problems that he was going through currently. Like at one point, he went to this bar, and then that guy was messing with his girlfriend at the time, and and then the dude spilled beer right in his Clark Kent's face, and he's like, you want to do something? That's what the guy said. It's not Clark Kent. And Clark Kent just stood there, and the guy went to push him. It's like he wanted to hit him so bad, but if he would have hit him, his face would have been just like, it would have, how do I explain this? You take a hammer and glass. That's what it probably would have looked like. And then flashback to when Superman was a kid, Clark Kent. I'm gonna call him Clark Kent. I'm sorry. And they go. It flashes back to where Clark Kent was a kid, and these kids were picking on him. And then his dad comes up like, "Is he all right?" He's like, "Dad, I wanted to hit him so bad." And then he gets up, and you can see like the pole right next to him is all bent because of that, because his super strength. And yeah, so I like the flashbacks. Saying that much. Yeah, Superman is. And he was trying to, and there was a scene, like you saw it in the trailer, where the bus went off the bridge, and he went in and jumped in and saved everybody. That was cool. There's a bunch of other stuff where he saved people. It's basically like Superman was Superman before Superman was actually Superman. If that makes sense. Yeah, this Clark Kent was Superman before Clark Kent actually put on the Superman suit. That's what I'm trying to say. He was helping people, and it wasn't like Smallville, like he was the Blur and stuff like that. Again, Smallville isn't the worst Superman, and it's I don't, in my opinion, it's not the best. But I'm not here to rag on Smallville. I'm here to talk about Man of Steel. Also, there was really cool parts. Like the action sequences were just really fast paced. Like to us, the Earth, the Kryptonians are practically gods. It was cool, and there was a scene where Superman was in Smallville, and he was fighting these two guys. It was a guy and For-Ul. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. For-Ul. He's fighting her anyway, and she is just awesome. Like, she could have carried out being the villain in this movie, and then we could have dealt with Zod like some other time. Like, basically, she just was awesome. That's basically what I'm trying to get at here. I'm sorry, the camera moved. I kicked it. Not very good at this stuff. Well, anyway, they had one of the most epic battles in Smallville. It looked like the scene in Thor, if Thor was actually Thor, if that makes sense. I'm gonna say a bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense. I'm rambling on because this movie was just downright awesome. It was cool. It was really cool to see. And they leveled Smallville basically. Like, they're just sitting there throwing them across the place. And then in Smallville you saw a truck that said LexCorp on it. I don't know, I found that pretty cool. And yeah, he was Superman. That wasn't, I'm gonna go watching this movie. There was a few things wrong with it, like there was some of the action sequence I could have done without, like the part with the tentacles. Why? It's just dumb. It's throwing tentacles around. Just throw. It's like, we need something to stop Superman. Screw it. We'll throw Doc Ock tentacles out there. That's basically what they were going for. Well, anyway, that's basically Man of Steel for the unspoiler review. Here comes the spoiler review. No. Before I do the spoiler review, Man of Steel 3.9 out of 5. It was really good, but it could have been better. That's basically what I'm saying. Alright, that's it for the spoiler-free review. And goodbye to the people that never seen it, hasn't seen it. I'm gonna let you guys get out in 3, 2, 1. Alright, for you guys who stuck around for the spoilers, you've either seen it or you want to ruin the movie for yourself. There was a twist in the end that I didn't expect, and neither did General Zod's neck. So, if you've seen this movie, you know that Superman in the end kills General Zod, and yeah, he just kills him. It's not, like, he doesn't just like kill him and he's like, yeah, that's it, I'm Superman, suck my nuts, and he flies off. He was he did what he had to do. General Zod had laser vision. That's also another thing that Superman had that was really cool, was the laser vision. General Zod had this laser vision, and Superman had him in a headlock, and he's sitting there, he's like, I'm gonna fry this family. He said, the only way you gotta stop me is you gotta kill me. And he's like, I'm not gonna do this. He's like, I'll give you one last chance to back out, and I won't kill you. And then that beam gets closer to that family. Superman just like, I gotta do what I gotta do, and snapped his neck. It's insane. He wasn't like, haha, I'm Superman, I snapped your neck, suck my nuts, and flew off. No, he was a little bit of mad and sad, and a little bit of glad. No, he wasn't glad, but he was pretty mad. So that's basically what I'm getting at. He didn't want to kill General Zod. Superman, as much as he likes to help people, he doesn't like to kill, except for innocents when he was going through the town and just freaking pounding on General Zod, throwing him through buildings. There's bound to be people in those buildings, and he killed them. That's all I got to say on that. So yeah, if you stuck around, you know what I gave this movie. 3.9 out of 4. It was good, but it could have been better. So Man of Steel, in a nutshell. Better than Superman Returns? Yes. Better than Dark Knight? No. Could start the DC Cinematic Universe? Yes. Wait, one more thing. DC Cinematic Universe was probably a no-go, man. I don't know the real details about it, but all I know is Nolan, Ben Affleck, and Snyder, and some other guy. They're probably leaving Warner Brothers. Man, I'm so mad. Why couldn't I have been a Marvel fanboy? But no, but for real. I'll rant about that later. So, could start the DC Cinematic Universe? Maybe. Could happen. So, in a nutshell, better than Superman Returns, not better than Dark Knight, better than Green Lantern. It's debatable. To me, Green Lantern was pretty cool. I like Green Lantern. So yeah, that's all I got to say on Man of Steel. And 12 minutes, jeez. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste your time while you're just sitting here listening to me ramble on about Man of Steel. And yeah, you gotta check this out. I also did a rap on my my personal channel called Man of Steel as a tribute to this movie. So I'll put the link in the description below for that, and also put a link description for my Twitter. And I don't have a Facebook. Well, I do, but no, I'm deleting that crap. So I don't have Tumblr or Instagram. So yeah, that's it. And also put a link in there, a little subscribe button somewhere in there. You can subscribe, rate, comment. Tell me what you thought about Man of Steel. Tell me if you're on the worse than Green Lantern side, or you're on that, or you're just an all-out Superman fanboy, and you're like, this is the best Superman reincarnation ever. So yeah, tell me what you think about it. And yeah, I'm gonna stop wasting your time, and yeah, I'm out.